Welcome back to another episode of The Change Dude. I'm your host Saeed Rafe, and today we are going to tackle a challenge that almost every self-taught developer faces at some point in their journey. What I like to call tutorial hell. If you have ever found yourself endlessly watching tutorials, jumping from one course to another without feeling like you are actually making progress, then this episode is for you. Today we will talk about how to escape this cycle, grow as an independent developer, and start building real projects that showcase your skills. Let's start by defining what tutorial hell actually is. It is that frustrating loop where you feel like you are learning because you are consuming a lot of content, watching videos, reading articles, going through online courses, but when it comes to actually building something on your own, you are stuck. You realize that despite all the hours you have invested, you don't have the confidence or the skills to apply what you have learned in a real world scenario. This is something I experienced firsthand early in my journey as a self-taught developer. I spent countless hours watching PHP and JavaScript tutorials, thinking that the more I consumed, the better I would become. But when it came to build my own projects, I felt lost. I didn't know where to start, how to structure my code, or how to solve problems that the tutorials hadn't covered. It was like I had all these puzzle pieces but no idea how to put them together. The first step to escaping tutorial hell is to shift your mindset from passive learning to active building. Instead of just following along tutorials, you need to start creating your own projects from scratch. This might sound daunting at first, but it's the only way to truly internalize what you have learned and gain the confidence to tackle more complex projects. One technique that worked for me was to start small. Choose a simple project that aligns with the skills you are trying to learn. For example, if you are learning JavaScript, start by building a basic to-do list app or a simple calculator. The key here is to do it without relying on a tutorial. Use the documentation, search for solutions to your problems you encounter, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. As you build these small projects, you will start to see how the concepts you have learned in the tutorials actually apply in real-world situations. You will also develop problem-solving skills that are crucial for any developer. Over time, you can gradually increase the complexity of your projects, tackling more advanced features and integrating different technologies. While it is important to move beyond tutorials, that doesn't mean you should abandon online resources altogether. The key is to use them strategically to fill in gaps in your knowledge rather than relying on them as your primary learning method. Here are some online resources that I have found invaluable throughout my journey. Number one is MDN Web Docs, a Mozilla Developer Network. This is an excellent resource for web developers offering comprehensive documentation on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. MDN is great for looking up specific details or understanding how a particular feature works. Number two is Stack Overflow. Whenever you run into a problem, chances are someone else has faced it before. Stack Overflow is a massive community of developers where you can find solutions to almost any coding issue. It is also a great place to ask questions if you are stuck. Number three is FreeCodeCamp. This platform offers a structured curriculum for learning web development, but it also encourages building projects as you progress. FreeCodeCamp is especially good for beginners who want to get hands-on experience while learning. Number four, GitHub. Learning to use version control is crucial for any developer. GitHub not only allows you to manage your projects, but also gives you access to a vast repository of open source code. Contributing to open source projects is a great way to apply your skills in a real world context. Number five is Udemy and Coursera-like platforms. These platforms offer a wide range of courses on various technologies. While it is easy to fall into the trap of buying courses after courses, I recommend choosing one that aligns with your current learning goals and completing it before moving on to the next. And number 6, YouTube channels. So there are countless YouTube channels dedicated to programming where developers share tutorials, project ideas, and coding tips. Some of my favorite include Traversy Media, JavaScript Mastery, and Academine. The key is to watch with intent. Pause the video, try coding along, and then experiment with the concepts on your own. As you transition from tutorial-based learning to building your own projects, it is important to develop management and accountability techniques to keep yourself on track. Here are some strategies that have worked for me. Number 1 is setting clear goals. Start by defining what you want to achieve. Whether it is mastering a new language, building a portfolio, or contributing to open source, having clear goals will give you direction and purpose. Break these goals down into smaller, manageable tasks and set deadlines for each one. Number 2, create a learning plan. A learning plan is essentially a roadmap that outlines the steps you need to take to reach your goals, including the resources you will use, the projects you will build, and the milestones you want to achieve. Review and adjust your plan regularly based on your progress. Number 3, time management. With the demands of work, family, and other responsibilities, finding time to learn can be challenging. I recommend using techniques like Pomodoro technique, working in focused bursts of 25 minutes followed by a 5-minute break. This helps you stay focused and make the most of your study time. Number 4, accountability partners. Find someone who shares your learning goals and hold each other accountable. This could be a friend, a colleague, or an online community. Regular check-ins and discussions about your progress can help keep you motivated and on track. Number 5, document your progress. Keep a learning journal or blog where you document what you have learned, the challenges you have faced, and how you overcome them. This not only reinforces your learning but also serves as a valuable resource for others who might be going through the same journey. Number 6, regular reflection. At the end of each week or month, take some time to reflect on what you have accomplished. What worked well, what didn't. What can you do differently next time? Regular reflection helps you identify areas for improvement and stay aligned with your goals. One of the most important aspects of escaping tutorial hell is adopting a growth mindset. This means understanding that your abilities aren't fixed. You can improve and grow with effort and practice. Don't be discouraged by setbacks or mistakes. See them as opportunities to learn and improve. When I started my journey as a self-taught developer, I made countless mistakes. I took on projects that were way beyond my skill level, struggled with imposter syndrome, and often felt like giving up. But each time I encountered a challenge, I reminded myself that this was part of the process. By persevering through those challenges, I not only improved my skills, but also developed a resilience that has served me well throughout my career. Remember, the goal isn't to become an expert overnight. It is to make consistent progress over time. Every project you build, every problem you solve, every new concept you learn brings you one step closer to your goals. Embrace the journey, celebrate your small wins, and keep pushing forward. I hope today's episode has given you some valuable insights and strategies for escaping tutorial hell and growing as a self-taught developer. The road to mastery isn't always easy, but with the right mindset, resources, and accountability, it is absolutely achievable. In our next episode, we are going to explore a topic that's rapidly transforming the tech landscape: integrating AI into development and coding. We will dive into how artificial intelligence is changing the way we code, the tools and technologies you need to know, and how to stay ahead of the curve in this evolving field. It's going to be an exciting discussion, so be sure to tune in. Thank you for listening to the Change Dude podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your network. Let's continue to embrace change, build our skills, and grow together. Until next time, keep learning, keep building, and keep pushing those boundaries. This is Said Rafe signing off.